Good afternoon. This is Tom Asper with the Viper Report. It's Wednesday afternoon, July 24th, about an hour or so before the market closes. Very split action today. You can see that the Dow is currently down 116 points, been pretty much down all day. NASDAQ is in a solid uptrend, also all day, while the S&P 500 is up 0.25%. And the Russell, for a change, is having a good day. It's up over 1% on the day. More importantly, the market internals are quite strong with an hour and a half of trading left. 2,036 advancing stocks, 911 declining stocks. New highs have picked up to 204 versus 29 new lows. That's all a good sign. As we entered the week, the daily advanced decline analysis was neutral. Half of the 80 lines I monitor on a daily basis were negative and half were positive. You can see the weekly trend has been positive since January 11th, so we've been loving this action all year, while many were looking for a bear market and wrote articles about that in January and February. We had a much more positive outlook. The longer-term monthly trend last signal was in March. But as of Tuesday, that changed around. The daily trend flipped back to positive, and that was an important sign. This gives you an idea of what happened. This column here shows that on Monday, the advanced decline numbers were slightly negative, 1380 up, 1538 down, 125 new highs. You can see they're a lot better today. Yesterday was the key pivotal point, as there were 1,966 stocks trading higher, 973 lower, and 140 new highs. That caused the 80 lines to turn up. This chart shows the current price data for the NYSE Composite and for the NYSE All AD line. If we close, given those numbers I just quoted, with an hour and a half to close, you can see the AD line is going to make a brand new high today. The stocks only AD line had dropped below its moving average at the end of last week, but as of yesterday's close, it popped back above its moving average. Now it needs to move above these previous peaks to get in line with the NYSE All AD line. So some of you may wonder why this data is important. It gives you a look at the market health internally. And that's what's really important, not what somebody is tweeting or saying about the market from a fundamental standpoint. Throughout this bull market, it's been right on target in terms of picking the correction lows and also identifying the market highs. You can see we got very nice signals in early June, and the AD lines flipped back to positive. They turned negative in late April, and allowing us to sidestep this correction and then get back in on the long side. I also pointed out on Monday that the option traders had gotten a little more bearish. You can see this red line here is a 5-day moving average of the put-call ratio. So when people are buying more puts, that's a positive sign. You can see back at the June lows, the put-call ratio was up here at a high for the year, indicating a high level of bearishness. No such extreme last week, but it was consistent with just a minor pullback in the market. Given the market's bullish action after Tuesday's close, I put out a special update for Viper Hot Stocks traders recommending HOLX on the long side. You can see we had a nice rally up, a little pullback, and then a strong close on Tuesday. It closed at 48.83, and traders got long today. This was the recommendation. As always, the report went out before the market opened. This is a current chart of Halogic showing a nice move to the upside today. It's up almost 1%. We got long on the open at 48.85. It had a low of 48.68. So this one's looking good. You can see the pivot levels here, 50.57 and 53.12 are our upside targets for now. The bullish readings from the weekly and daily advanced decline lines do favor higher prices going through earnings seasons with no signs of a top. We have a number of long positions in the Viper ETF report if you want to get involved in ETFs. Pretty diversified. We're in nice long positions, gold and silver's had quite a run. Stock traders should look to the Viper Hot Stocks report. We have a number of long positions. We closed out a few on strength in the last couple days. If you're interested in learning more about the markets and how to analyze them, you might want to take advantage of my one-on-one training class. I have a few slots left for the summer and fall sessions. Over 6 hours of one-on-one training with me. By the time you're done with the course, you'll be able to analyze the market better than most of the people you see on TV. That's all I have for today. I'll update you over the weekend. Hope you have a great week of trading. Facebook reports after the close. And, of course, we have Amazon and Google Thursday after the close. There's a link in the email to the article I wrote over the weekend and updated sector analysis. So there's 2 articles you can read if you're interested. Thank you very much.